Hello, Rebecca McLaughlin here. As you can tell, I'm not coming to you from my couch or my desk today. I'm coming to you from a blank white wall. I'm on my bed, and I don't decorate a lot. I mean, I have some Doctor Who posters up there, but that's pretty much it. But why am I on my bed talking to you right now? That's weird. Well, I'll tell you why, and it's because I had a pretty bad headache after work today, and I was going to film and then edit the video that I'm going to post tomorrow, or today, Saturday, and I couldn't do it. I laid on my couch, and my eyes were hurting, and I didn't have the wherewithal or the strength or the fortitude to stare at my computer at all. So that meant I couldn't do the video or editing. That meant I couldn't work on my book, so I haven't gotten anything done on it today. And I was feeling a little bit guilty about not being able to get my writing done. And then I stopped feeling guilty, and I will tell you how and why. One of the things I realized is that I was beating myself up for not being productive 100% of the time, and I think, you know, culturally a lot right now, we're obsessed with the idea of being productive. You have to monetize everything, your time, your hobbies, your spare moments. And I'm not maybe one to talk on this subject because I have a 9-to-5 job. Benefits, woo! But I spend all my free time doing what I love, writing, and I'm gonna be a published author, and I love doing that. I have 2 jobs. Granted, I haven't found a way to monetize my love of watching Netflix yet, but if there was a way, I'd be all over it. But no, I'm trying to disprove this point, and so what I realized is that the reason I feel guilty is because I'm on deadline right now. I'm working on the first draft of my book, and I'm ahead of the schedule that I built with my freelance editor, but I'm behind schedule on my personal schedule because I am nothing if not an aggressive worker. If I know it's going to take me less than 4 months, I will tell you 4 months. I give you the date I know I'll get it done by, but then I'm like, I bet I can get it done in 2 months. Maybe even 1 month. Okay, 1 month, no. I'm in 1 month in and I'm 70% of the way done. So I'm not too far off, but my goal is to be done mid-September, by the end of September at the latest. And I'm on my way. I'm on track, kind of, more or less. But putting aside the schedules, whether I'm ahead of schedule or behind schedule, I want to talk about writing process and work schedules. So a lot of time when we look at famous authors, we hear stories about their writing process like, I wake up 13 minutes before dawn and I go down to my writing desk, which is in the corner of my house by a window that overlooks a serene lake. I have myself 2.5 cups of tea. I watch the daily morning news and then I write for 7 hours straight. And then when I emerge from that cocoon, that cave, I have written beautiful, beautiful stories, which I then sell for $1 million. That's ridiculous. And I understand that some people thrive on regularity. They thrive on schedules and repetition. And to some extent, I do. I mean, I like having some form of repetitive schedule. I love meeting targets. I love setting deadlines. But I don't love working in the same place every day. In fact, I barely ever work in the same place 2 days in a row. If I do, it's my couch at home or my bed here. But what's really happening is I go wherever I need to in order to feel productive. So I have found that if I stay here at home, I will watch Netflix for 6 hours and then write for an hour. But if I go to a bookstore or a library or some other form of public space, I get way more done in so much less time. So I've learned this about myself. I've learned that I need to go to different places, a variety of places, because different stimulus and different environments feed me creatively and give me energy in different ways during different parts of the process, the writing process. Like when I'm editing, I might need to lock myself in a room alone, no other noise. When I'm drafting, I might need to be in a place with bustling noises and bustling people. And this can change on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not the type of author, the type of writer, the type of creator who thrives on the same thing over and over again, the same place, the same stimulus, the same rituals. What I need changes, and I don't want to give myself a hard time because what I need changes. I think that's normal. I think that's way more common than we think it is. We call ourselves inconsistent, unreliable, mercurial, but really, you just need variety. It's the spice of life, right? It's just different, and it's what we need. And in that same respect, some days I get a lot done. Other days I don't. And sometimes that's because I get a really annoying headache after work and then I can't do anything for the rest of the day. Sometimes it's because I have extra time and I feel inspired that day. But all of that is to say that not only does where and how I work change, but how much I work changes. How much I want to work changes, or how much I have to work changes. And from project to project, from day to day, that can shift. So if I'm coming up against a deadline, I have got to get it done, and I'm going to spend every day working on it if I can. But when I'm setting my own more aggressive deadlines, I therefore give myself the flexibility to say, hey, I need to take a day off, or I'm going to go spend some time with family. I'm going to socialize. I'm going to feed the other parts of my soul that need to be richer and healthier in order to keep creating. It's that whole self-care fad that's growing in popularity, I hear. These kids these days are obsessed with self-care. What's the deal? It's like they want to be healthy and make sure that they're mentally stable and financially secure, and I don't understand. That's my interpretation of a cantankerous old person who doesn't understand what self-care means. It means you take care of yourself. And it is so important to take care of yourself. For all of us to take care of ourselves and to take care of each other if we can. Because you as a creator can only create if you're healthy. This suffering artist thing, baloney. It's baloney. I don't believe it. No one does. No one who actually does art for a living believes that. It's people who don't do art for a living who think that you need to suffer to create art. Once you're creating art, you know that, man, you got a headache today? Lay down. Get a rice pack or an ice pack, treat it, feel better, work tomorrow. That being said, I've got to do laundry in the morning, and that means I'll be doing a lot of writing while I'm at the laundromat. Yet another place of diverse experience and environment to create in. Also, like, what else are you gonna do for an hour? And then if I have time and the bandwidth tomorrow morning, I will try to edit this video up a bit and get it posted. Otherwise, I'm just gonna enjoy my weekend, and I'm gonna get some work done. And there's this festival called Bright Walls in Jackson, Michigan, which is where I work, and they're doing mural painting over the weekend, and they've been doing it for days, and I can't wait to go check it out. There's gonna be food trucks. Oh, so excited. And it's gonna be beautiful, and that variety is gonna be inspiring, and I can't wait. And even though that may mean I get less done tomorrow, it means that me as a person, I'm gonna feel better having done that. I'm gonna feel great. I'm gonna have new experiences. All of those things are gonna make me a better artist, a better creator. I'm always interested. What are the things that you do to refill the creative well, to take care of yourself? What are the weird patterns and work habits that you have that keep you going but might not be as regular and stiff as you think it should be? Cut yourself some slack. You're doing great. All right, thanks for tuning in and tolerating my bad resolution and bad lighting and everything. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Keep creating and keep taking care of yourself. See you next time.